right. Hello, and welcome to my stream. This is your girl Caitlin from Texas. We are playing in a couple of tournaments. This one over here is a micro. It's a $3.30 buy-in. We are 52 out of 253. The registration is closed. We're 91 places away from the money. This is paying 162 players, so we're in good position for a deep run here. And then this other tournament is the WOSS number 326L. It's a 15K guarantee. We are 64 of 264 remaining players, also about 90 away from the money. It's paying 176. This was an $11 buy-in. So having a good day. We've pretty much had chips the whole day here. Had an interesting pop between the player on my left. They were pretty nitty. We've been when it folds around to us, we're opening a lot of buttons, or excuse me, a lot of our small blinds because they're playing 13% of hands. I know it's a small sample, but they've been pretty nitty all day. And we opened to 3x and they flatted, which probably should have made our alarm bells go off, but it really didn't. We had king 8 suited and we flopped a combo draw, so we forced them all in and they snapped us off with aces. So kind of fell into a trap on that one. But then luckily we got it back like 2 hands later. We had aces and we doubled up through 10s. So pretty all right. Pretty lucky. Let me find my chat. I'm not live yet, so I have to wait. Delay. All right, so this time we're gonna limp and try to trap. See what he do. Use his own tricks against him. Ha 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 ha. Or her. You never know. Mukera is a very international handle. Do we think they're international? All right, we flop chop pair. We're still checking, you know, a proper trap as it were. Now we're gonna start betting. Gonna bet almost pot. They're on my left. All right, perfect. If you're in the chat, shout out, say hi. Let me know you're there. Let me be sweet to you. And unfortunately, our trap was 0% effective, but you know, oh well. Can't use your own tricks against someone who invented the playbook, I guess. Hey Pete, what's up? Hello from Run Good Valley. I wish I was there too. I unfortunately did not win any rings this year, so I did not qualify for the Tournament of Champions. But Poker Face Ash should be out there. Sorry, say hi. I did bother to put on makeup today, so no sunglasses. Both these players are on the tighter side. I'm gonna go ahead and open. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to 3-bet here. We're gonna do it. Yeah, there's no reason to not see that on that board. Yikes, we get called. We gotta be done. Okay, flop flush drop over here in the 3-bet pot. Slow down over here. Yeah, fuck you. My hand. This player's pretty sticky. We're obviously not getting them to fold an ace. It's less likely I have an ace now. I don't think we're getting him to fold a 9 or a better king high. He's probably gonna bluff here with the best hand. Yeah, like I said. Alright, 0 for 2 on streamed hands so far. I believe in us. I'm grabbing a coffee, so I'll be a little bit more energetic. Hey Woody, what's up? You're going to sleep. Are you on the East Coast? Why are you sleeping? Are you in a foreign country? Go sleep. Pete says his ring came in a 48-person PLO tournament, which he max lake regged with 18 left. I don't even know what I'm doing in PLO. Just mashed buttons for the win. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. What I learned playing PLO most recently in this free roll tournament that I played over at the lodge last Thursday or whatever it was, squeezing, not as strong a play. I don't know. I haven't looked it up or done any further looking into it, but every time I tried to squeeze, I just got absolutely hosed and called in every single place. I don't know whether that was player pool or what was going on there, but you squeeze and hold them, you get a lot of respect. You squeeze in PLO, they're like, okay, you want to blow up the plot for no reason? We're in there. King 10 and the low jack probably should not be opening, especially off 40 bigs. Woody says the hardest part of playing low entry fee PLO tournaments is this person good or clueless? And is that big of a edge, you know? Oh look, we're 69. And this one makes me think of kinda nice. Have y'all been watching Game of Gold at all? I watch it first thing when I wake up on Game of Gold days. I watched it in bed this morning. Maria had a hell of an episode. My God. If you didn't already think she was cool, gorgeous, and savvy, you certainly have to after an episode like that. You live in Amsterdam, Woody. How did I never know that? Well, hello. You know what song I've had stuck in my head all day? Is that Donna Summer, Bad Girls? Toot toot. Ah, beep beep. Toot toot. Ah, beep beep. Love that friggin' song. Pete says he got wrecked good by Jeff Platt today. Oh no! Straight on straight violence. Did you lead out on the 7-8-9? Oh no, wait. You said he woke up, so I guess he was in the blind. Did he check raise flop? Or did he just let you absolutely hang yourself? I keep getting moved tables. Every time I think I know somebody, they move me up. All right, let's check it out. Gross. Absolutely hideous. I mean, This player's playing half of the hands, and they're c-betting 100% of the flops that we've collected. This is only 17 hands or whatever, but I think a certain percentage of the time versus player type, we just get to raise with air. So that's what we're going to do here. And, you know, if he punishes us, he punishes us. Nice, it worked! I like it when things work out the way I want them to. All right, we have absolutely no hands versus Copper Nick. We've only been at his table for... I'm going to raise it because, fuck it, how many times can he get aces blind v blind versus me? Statistically, hopefully not more than once in the same event. But, ha ha ha, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're going to peel one. We're not happy about it. What an atrocious turn card. Gross, get me out of here. Abort, abort, abort. Yeah, I'm not going to bluff it. I think we have enough showdown value. He can check back some king highs and twos and threes and we just win. Probably not calling a very big bet though. Geez. I know this guy loosey-goosey, but queen high a little much. Yeah, that's what I thought. He just let me hang myself. Oh no. Woody says he rarely shows up in US games now. Play against Euros. How is it playing against the Euros? Oh, tell Marlene Sprague I say hi when you see them. Probably the hand percentages were closer than you realize. Lots of luck plays too. Certainly are. I'm going... Okay, do I want to call... I hate calling shoves with ace deuce, which is why I think I'm just going to raise fold. We're going to raise fold. And it worked out. Toot toot. Ah, beep beep. Bad girl, such a dirty bad girl online. We're getting closer and closer to this money bubble, y'all. 57 players away over here. 47 over here. It's creepy how, like, my stack size and position in the tournament has been the same in both these events for, like, the last hour and a half, maybe 2 hours even. And I had strong starts in both of them. This one is my second bullet, late reg bullet, but my first bullet shot really true. And then I just did a really punty, dumb thing. Somebody limped under the gun and I ISO raised next to act, and then I just absolutely misplayed it. He did this giant shove that didn't make any sense, and so I just like called it with an overpair, but he had a bigger overpair. I think that's what happened. I don't know, but it was punty and stupid, and I could have gotten away from it so easily, but I didn't. C'est la vie. He was short and got it in on the turn. I couldn't really fold there. Didn't help that I was taking a work call, but the hand played itself. Oh, this sucks. This is a hand that I would peel versus... I think I can just get away from this and I don't need to be involved. Pot odds, who they? Not my boyfriend. See, and then I flop a gut shot, no flush draw, and I'm just taunted. So, good fold. You said Euros are supposedly tougher. Some are terrible, many are good. Okay, so just like in America. How's everybody been running lately? We got any banks? Any banks we can talk about? Who's y'all's favorite player on Game of Gold? I like everybody. I really like, I mean, Olga's cool and hot. I think Nikita's like probably the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Like, she takes my breath away every time the camera's on her. And then Maria is just, you know, she's the OG, she's the GOAT, she's gorgeous, she's experienced, she's savvy. And then Josh, REA, and DW fronting up the old guard. Robin with his Scouse accent is so funny to me. I can't really do a Scouse accent. I want to practice. It's like sort of like Scottish, but like mostly British, but like with a few of the Scottish sound changes, like the ow kind of thing that they got going on. I think it's a really interesting dialect. I enjoy listening to it. And then of course Kaina, you know, she's my homegirl. I freaking love Kaina. I'm so glad the rest of the community's getting to fall in love with her as much as I do. I mean, she's pretty much already pretty well known because she won that MSPT Player of the Year. But we're at similar stages in our poker journey in terms of like number of years at it. She's obviously spent more of her time in the MTT realm and me more in the cash realm, but super cool lady. If you've just joined us in the chat, come say hi, make yourself known, let me be sweet to you, as I want to say. Oof. So hard to lose with a dominated ace high. It burns so good. All right, 10-5 suited. I hope it folds around a late position and I get to raise for no reason other than I have a shitty suited 10. Yeah, I'm gonna bump it up here. Yeah. Sorry, Den Mitch. Did he ask you to walk with him? Yeah. That's the Jeff Platt curse for real. I ran like shit today. King lost every time with 8x. Ooh, boo. DW is awesome and underrated. He slayers. He's so funny. And like, I feel like so many of the players are really struggling with getting a lot of the scrutiny about like their plays. And they're doing a lot of like chirping back and forth in the replies. Like even Fedor was like, so the whole thing about whether or not to flip for the order, and like a lot of people making excuses, but like DW was like, so about that shove with ace 4, I wouldn't have done anything differently. Fuck yeah. And you gotta respect that. That is pretty funny. All right, who are you? You VPIP on the high side. You like to fold. You're c-betting 100%. I have all the nuts. You have all the straight. Or I don't have the nuts, excuse me. I have all the overpairs. You have all the straights. You have all the sets. Peel. What's going on with Denmich? Okay, fine, you win. I definitely don't want to raise. He definitely has queens. I think the fact that he like led one big blind on the flop. I'm not raising, but like, am I really folding? No. Yeah, and I hand. That's kind of what I thought. And he was trying to induce me to do something stupid with my exact holding. Almost let it go. But who could fold ace king? I was focused on this hand in the other stupid tournament, and I didn't raise flop like I should have. Fucking hell. Why are you opening to 6x? Why are you opening to 6x? A low bling. But why are you opening to 6x? So weird. Okay, gorgeous. Oh, please don't have the nuts. Fuck. How atrocious. Ugh. That sucked. Oh, hey, Hish, what's up? I should have folded pre. What's wrong with me? At least we have a nice hand to shove with our 3 sad little big blinds. You once played a table with a drunk Kaina and Marley. So weird watching Kaina without a wine in her hand. True. Kaina loves a wine. Don't we all? Hish, did you have fun in Vegas? I saw you in some of Lila's birthday posts. She's the best. Okay, good luck us. Ooh, yikes. Fade. Nice. Fade. Nice. Toot toot. Beep beep. Sad girl, mad girl, such a dirty bad girl online. All in with 7s, and you're a wild and crazy guy. I think versus this player, we gotta take the spot. 7s? It's almost certainly a flip, right? Could be a dominating pair. We do have another player behind us. It's half our stack. I think we're going to let this one go. Maybe we'll come to regret that shortly. Yeah, good call. Oof, good fold, good fold. Good freaking fold, Caitlin. Optimal result, I'd say. Optimal results. Oh, you weren't there for her birthday? You just sent her drinks. You're sweet. I love Layla. She's got a great spirit, cute accent, tall ginger boyfriend. What more could you want? Hey, Logan. We're gonna get it. We're trying. We just played a really dumb hand from the blind with Jack 10. We called a 6x open because we had like a fun drawing hand. And we turned 2 pair versus a better 2 pair. What a nightmare. Know what I'm saying? Getting pretty close to this money bubble, y'all. 21 away here. 2 away here. Oh, y'all. We entering hand for hand at the end of this hand. Just take it. Just take it. Take it and get away from me. So I'm getting pretty excited about going to Vegas, y'all. I leave on Thursday because the meetup game starts like, oh, cool, we're in the money. I'm doing the WPT meetup game, premier meetup game. So it starts at 9 a.m. It's at the Win. If you felt me, Andrew, Phil Ivey, Brad Owen, Nikki, Jamie, who else they get? Rampage, Tony, Matt Savage. If you felt any of the ambassadors for the meetup game, the special guests, then you get entered into a drawing, and they're giving away, I think, 2 or 3 $1,100 Prime seats, and they're giving away a main event seat. So definitely worth the trouble and the early morning wake up call. If you're going to be in town, I'll be there drinking mimosas and having a gay old time. Combo draw. Oh, he was ahead the whole way. I thought he had jacks. My bad. You heard us yelling to fold the 7s. I know. Thank God that other player was there. If that... Well, then would I have won? I forgot what the run out was. I know 8s flopped a set. He had ace 6, right? I don't think there was an ace on the board. I think I would have won the hand versus just him. Oh, happy birthday, Hish. Happy birthday. Does that make you a Sagittarius? My sister-in-law's a Sagittarius. They're such great people, the Sages. Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius. I mean, come on. All right, Gregory, grab me a bowl of chili. I want some too. I had a big old poke bowl for lunch. Don't know if I'm going to have any dinner. I had this bar you saw me eating. Coconut and almond. I'm a big fan of the sushi and the poke. Hish, you rented out a casino. Balla. All right, y'all, let's make a deep run in one of these little fuckers. What are the games in Horse, Pete? I can never remember. That sounds fun. They don't have a deuce to 7 single draw in this series. How tragic. That's all I ever want to play. Mixed game wise. Okay, y'all. Is this the money bubble? Do we have to fold? 14 away. Ugh. Blech. Blech. So gross. Hey Anderson, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. All right, the knit squeezed. I don't think we're gonna get it in here, y'all. The knit squeezed. It's so hard to respect the money bubble in these micros. I mean, like, I want to play the same in the micros that I would in, like, live or tournaments that are, like, for bigger money or whatever. Ugh, God. But it's like, the difference between a min cash and not cashing is, like, $4, you know? God help me, I have less than 10 blinds, you know? You know? Red Clay Entertainment, feel free to drop those questions anytime. Let's go! No! No, queen! 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 Damn it. So unlucky. All right. Fuck you, Micro. I didn't want to cash you anyway. All right, let's get the big table looking all big and fancy now that we're down to a 1 table. That was annoying. Okay, now you definitely can ask me questions because I'm only 1 tabling. Okay, thanks for the horse rundown, Hish. Hold'em, Omaha, high-low, Raz, stud, stud 8. I gotta learn these mixed game or these stud games. We got the privilege of chilling with the loveliest of lovelies with the dulcet tones of her voice. Oh my gosh. You flatter me, homie. You flatter me. Hubbles had to show me the 2 to let me know if he had anything worth a damn. He would have fucking rocked my world with it. All right, good night, Hish. Good to see ya. What are your questions, Red Clay? Entertain us, because it just got to be a lot foldier up in here. Who came up with my ACR screen name? Me. Did I have a focus group? No. I clearly put a lot of thought into it, right? I clearly didn't care about anonymity in the least. What should I have made it, y'all? What should it have been? Donkey bitch horror 9/11 or something? Something just like real awful. Hey Erica, what's up? And most importantly, is a hot dog a sandwich? Please take seriously. I have a huge side bet on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I've heard this question before. I vote no. I think it's its own thing, right? The meat is circular. And the bread is cylindrical. Like, it's round. I mean, a hoagie is flat on both sides, but like a hot dog is pretty all the way around. Know what I'm saying? Okay, this player, let's think this one through. He did have a limp fold in his range earlier. I mean, we have to get it all in with this hand blind v blind anyway, even if he does force it. I don't know. We're going to think about it if he re-raises. Okay, it was a non-issue. We were preparing for all outcomes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Red Clay. I'm saying no, it's not a sandwich. It's bread and meat, but is that all that a sandwich makes? I feel like a sandwich is like layers, not circle. I don't know. Hopefully I chose the right side of the bet and you win. Was it a Lauden thanks? People love to use me for Lauden thanks. Did I tell you about when I went to the home game and they were doing a Lauden thanks about how many dicks I've seen in my life? And then they asked the new players, this sweet little guy that I don't know very well, and he guessed 5. Bless his heart. And all the other guys were like, oh, that's fucking horse shit, or boo, boo. The guys that were betting money on it. Because it was, how many dicks does this guy think that Caitlin has seen? And the other 2 guys were betting on it. He said 5, and I was like, great answer. And then he was like, oh, and he felt bad, and he wanted to, like, pay for half the bet. And I was like, no, fuck you. You did great. You answered perfectly. It's probably right. And I've only seen 5. Best untake screen name around there is Muck Around and Find Out. That's pretty good. What was the one I saw the other day that was making me giggle? Homer Limpson is pretty great. I've seen that one out and about. Gotta open it. I don't really know this Morose person very well. Screen name sounds foreign. Oh, great. We get him. Oh, whew. Aren't Fritos and cheese mandatory on chili, especially homemade? Oh, yeah. 100% homemade. God, leave me alone. I don't even like you. How am I legally playing? Are you using a VPN? How do you get paid since online poker isn't legal? Mike Fly, this is a website or an app called America's CardRoom. So it's almost impossible to get money on and off of it in one of our states. Like if you tried to use like a credit card to load up your account, that would not work. Or if you tried to like do a direct transfer to your bank, that would not work. So you have to get funds on and off using cryptocurrency. And because it's mostly cryptocurrency, I think that's the workaround. That's my understanding. Or maybe the SWAT team's waiting at my door to take me to jail for my illegal doings. I don't know. And also, maybe I'm not in Texas. Maybe I'm in Michigan. You don't know. Can we guess? So is a pizza an open-faced sandwich? No, pizza's pizza. A hot dog's hot dog and a pizza's pizza. I don't know. The thing is the thing that it is. Raw onion. You'll never find me putting raw onion on a damn thing. I'll tell you that much, Woody. Did you tell him 5 was a good week, WPT? If I saw 5 dicks in a week, I'd be so proud of myself. I wouldn't shut up about it. I'd be like, listen to what a whore I am. I don't think I've ever seen 5 dicks in a week, but I have seen more than 5 dicks lifetime. Called bullshit on 5. She sees more than that. I'm a single scene. I'm not staring in gangbangs. Starring in gangbangs. Are you saying I'm starring in gangbangs? I'm confused, Woody. I've never starred in a gangbang or pornographic film of any kind. But never say never. You know, times are tight. We're not going to slut shame anybody because, you know, you have a bad live stream, you get backed into a corner, all of a sudden you're on sugarbabies.com looking for your next score. So, never shame anybody. I like to joke about being a whore and then, like, die of loneliness. That's my favorite. Is I'm, like, here on a Monday night streaming poker. You really think I'm a whore? Come on now. Anderson says, FYI, I used a credit card to fund my ACR account, and I haven't tried to cash out yet, though. Okay. So I guess it kind of depends, like, financial institution to financial institution. I tried to use a prepaid Visa, and it didn't work. I tried to use my debit card, and it didn't work. I didn't try a credit card, though. Do you play OFC? What's OFC? What's OFC? You know, it's become my dirty little guilty pleasure lately is watching streamers on Twitch and TikTok play Super Mario in 64. I've been wasting a lot. And not wasting, because I consider it just like relaxing ASMR. And I'll tell you what it is. It's because when I was little, my brother got an N64 for like 97, 96 for Christmas, like whenever it came out. And I just used to watch he and his friends play Mario and James Bond. And the only one they ever let me play was Mario Kart when they needed a fourth. But like, I never got to play Super Mario hardly ever. So I just watched it. So now it's like so relaxing and it takes me back to like a place in my childhood to sit there and watch, you know, like a boy that's like literally my brother's age still play N64. And I just kind of like, oh, isn't that nice? And I have an N64 sitting right over there. I have the game Super Mario. I have Mario Kart. I can get out and actually play the game, but I haven't yet. Apparently there are a lot of lag issues if you like do it on the original system. And I watch speedrunners. Did we find out what OFC was? So if you place first, you'll get 2,700 in crypto, but then lose some of it. To be honest, I've never had to get money off this account. I only ever play micro stakes. This is not me making my living right now. This is me getting in practice and reps for the live poker, which is how I make my living. And so that I have something to stream for you guys, because I cannot play legally. I couldn't play legally on any other site and stream it for you guys. So I have never had a score big enough to worry about keep getting money off here. I've probably like lifetime played for like $3,000 on the site. And so it's just more or less me occasionally loading it up or sending to friends or them sending to me. Anyway, we got ladies. Enough with the questions. Let's lock in. I think Hubbles is going to put it in. Hubble's going to put it in with like jacks or something. Boo. Atrocious. What a nightmare. How atrocious. What a nightmare. We don't have a club. I only started the hand with like 21 bigs, right? Yeah. And I don't have a club. There are 2 players still in the pot. I just don't think it would be wise of me to continue. And this fucking sucks and I hate it. Open face Chinese. No. Anderson used his Discover card. Nice. Hey, Opal Garcliffe. Thanks for joining the chat. Fellow grinder, really dig your impersonation videos. Thank you so much for your support. What happened to the Austin Love is Blind auditions? I never did the Austin Love is Blind auditions. I think that scene came and went. Whatever. Did neither of you have a club? Oh, okay, thank God. Scared me. Okay, we're going to give Mammut a little tag here. Yeah, I'm happy to check that. What kind of allowance are you looking for, sugar baby? I'll take anything. I'll take anything. I don't necessarily think he has anything, but I don't think this is a good spot to fight for it. We live to see another day. All right, catching up with the chat. By the way, the site I didn't mention has mixed games and open face Chinese. I drive 2 hours constantly to play open face Chinese because some people don't trust the app enough to play big. A lot of people don't trust this app for the people asking questions. Like, I'm confident a lot of these people are RTAing or using charts or whatever, and like, good for them. Get your hustle on. I'm not here to make my living in online poker, and I'm certainly not here to cheat. I would never cheat or collude. I don't know if you know my personality, but I'm a Taurus, and I really care about integrity and not cheating. So you'll never hear me in a scandal. You just won't. I don't play online very much. But I play live 3 times a week. Okay, Urka. Yeah, you can play like app games and stuff legally as well, because it's technically you're just playing with your friends, but I can't recommend it. Like, playing on those apps, I'm not going to use any names. I don't want to like blow up anybody's spot or anything, but yeah, app games rake the crap out of you, and they're low-key an MLM, aka pyramid scheme, because it's like they're raking the hell out of the games, so it's like impossible to like beat it as a player, and then like the money goes to an agent who has to pay another agent who has to pay another agent, so it's like everybody gets their cut, and I don't know, but my friend Caroline who I've had on here a couple of times, she plays one of the app games for tournaments, and she recently had a 4K score. So, I don't knock it. Maybe the player pools are a lot softer than they are on some of these more major sites like ACR or Ignition or Bovada. Like, I don't know. But I wouldn't play cash on there unless you got an invite to like super juicy game where you know most of the players. But you're gonna get slow played a lot, and people are going to have trouble paying sometimes. It's just like any other home game where it's like, if you're the big winner, there's no guarantee that you're going to get paid. I haven't heard a lot of stories like that, but I haven't heard zero. I got a lot of money off of ACR. Wasn't too big of a deal. You just have to go through the verification. Okay, there you go. Okay, y'all, we made a pay jump. Hubbles is under 10 big blinds. He's got to go to work. First time pulling the money off is slow for ACR. It took me 6 weeks or so, but after it's very quick. I'd say the first one's small, 1,500 or so. Then after the withdrawal is less than 2 weeks. Sounds dope. Daniel, can we have a N64 Mario Kart pajama party at your place? Nah, Daniel, you gotta take me to dinner first. That's a little forward. Act like I've seen less than 5 dicks before. Come on now. I'm currently using Ignition. Anybody know if that's legit? I mean, I think that's, if you are like legitimately trying to make money, I hear a lot more about people having win rates on Ignition than I do on ECR. Kyla, yeah, I'm more likely to be in a sugar baby scandal than I am to be in a scandal of any other kind. Give me a queen. I don't like this guy. I don't like either of these guys. Either one of them can bust. That's fine. That's a fine result. You need to start showing some cleavage. Your follower count will skyrocket. One day I wore a low-cut top and had my titties out in San Diego, and then it got colder, and then I took off my hoodie at the beginning of the day because I was a little warm, and I had my titties out, and then it got colder, so I put my hoodie back on. And a couple of the guys that I had been friendly with were like, "Why'd you put your hoodie back on?" I was like, "I know, Daddy. I know." No, I like joking about being a whore a lot more than I like being an actual whore, unfortunately, for everyone. Apps are pretty scammy. The whole agent thing is pretty crazy. It seems like app could collapse at any moment. Real talk. Shoequatic, what's up? Pay jumps. We're getting a little short, but it's okay. You lost your ex-wife in one of the big cash games on one of the major apps? What does that mean? Like, you lost her to another man, or like she passed away? Please elaborate. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. She wore meringue and did the cha-cha. This guy, I saw this TikTok the other day, this guy talking about Christmas songs all having the same time signature, like common time or whatever. And he was like, doing this series where I keep doing Christmas songs with the same time signature. Does anybody know of any songs with a different time signature? And I'm like, the Christmas Waltz, you dumbass. Am I the only one that's ever heard the Christmas Waltz? Am I taking crazy pills here? Felt very gaslit by the whole situation. Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on a tree. Santa's on his way, he's built his sleigh. Ugh! What a nightmare flop. Titties and poker, that's why I love Jennifer Tilly. It's true. How about this? If we get up to 25 concurrent viewers, I'll not take my top off, but like I'll show some cleavage. Got so awkward. All right, this is the spot we're taking. This is the spot we're taking. Wish us luck, wish us luck, wish us luck. No! 10, Jack, no, 10, Ace, King, fuck! Boo! All right, let's find another tournament to play because we have not been... No, I never do this. I never do this. What else can we play? Oh, we can play the Boski. Let's just jump on in the Boski. Maybe we can do a little better in the Boski. In the Boski. All right, here we go. Boski time. Lock in. Let's do undergarments. Let's go. Am I thinking about applying for the free poker coaching YouTube series with Peter Clark? He's a really good coach and it would be super good YouTube. I don't know. It sounds like I do so much traveling. Like I've already booked 2 trips in January. And I don't know if I'm the right fit for that challenge. But maybe. Is it for MTT or cash? And I think he was looking for someone who had like 0 online experience. I don't have 0 online experiences. Yeah, you could turn 300 into 2,700. I don't know if you know this. It's pretty hard to win a tournament. And they're pretty big fields. Pretty large fields. I can imagine 50 viewers, but I think this is like, I've only done like 10 streams? We're still building. We're in the building phase. I appreciate those of you in here building with me. I know I can add tips to my stream, but I have to be able to have enough watch hours to monetize my account, and I'm not there yet. Let me update that. I'll tell y'all how shy I am. Because like a lot of the videos that I had a ton of views on a year ago, those views don't go towards my monetization now. So it's almost like I'm starting over. But yeah, right now I'm 2,000 watch hours shy of being able to be eligible to get to charge memberships and receive tips. So that's why I've been streaming more lately, trying to get there. But I have 923 public watch hours. I need to get to 3,000. So we got a little ways to go. Take the girls out and tell us the best poker books. No, I made you a deal. I said 25 concurrent viewers. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to help the algo, and maybe we'll find our 8 friends and maybe we'll get to see my cleavage. But right now it's hoodie time. That is the bargain. Go retweet my tweet if you want me to take my top off. Would you leave the sweater puppies undercover? Sweater puppies? Sweater puppies? No! It's gross. Sweater puppies. I can't get over sweater puppies. Red Clay says, I recently took a break from poker for the first time. Was deaf playing too much. I got a subpoena for a paternity test and the doc told me it was my baby and I asked if we could run it twice. Is that just a joke or are you a reluctant father now? That was a $300 tournament, not three. No, it was $3. I only play micros on here. The most I ever play is like, I'll play a couple of $33 tournaments. I just don't keep that much money on here. They're really tough fields, and I mostly just do it for streaming purposes and for practice. And yeah, I don't put a whole lot of money up on here. That's what's up. Okay, yes. Yes. Yes, Anderson. I'll fix the screen. Does that work? Is that better? Is that better, Andy? All right, Boski time. Boski time. Boski engage. Y'all, we're losing concurrent viewers, not gaining concurrent viewers. You want to see these sweater puppies? You better get to work. Call your friends. I should have made it a higher, more unachievable number because I really don't want to. I don't want to be cold in here. There's a girl on YouTube that plays golf, and I only watch her because of the girls. What's her name? I feel like there's always a girl in a male-dominated field who's really good-looking, and everyone's like, oh, she wouldn't be successful if she wasn't good-looking. Like, a lot of people like to rag on the chess girls that do so well, like the Botez sisters and Nemo, and they're like, oh, just because she's pretty and she's not even that good. It's like, whatever. Sounds like somebody's a little jelly. Nothing in it for me. I think you'd be really good on the coaching series. You're sweet. I'll think about it. Google Carrot Corner Poker YouTube. Okay, does anybody else know about this Carrot Corner? They're European boys. I think they're British boys, right? So I get to hear a delightful British accent, which is always fun. Hello, Caitlin. You ready to play some poker? Or maybe he speaks the Queen's English. Hello, Caitlin. How are you? Would you like to play some poker today? Oh, I think that would be jolly right good, I would. Yes. Do I like SBBB anti-tournaments? Yeah, I played a tournament down at the lodge the other day where it was like the ante was the size of the small blind. It was half a big blind, you know? And I thought that was weird as hell. And it was a weird adjustment. I watch Carrot Corner Poker stuff. It is quality. Okay, we're getting lots of endorsements here. Lots of endorsement for Peter and Carrot Corner. Your wife gets annoyed when their titties out. But just tell her you prefer her titties. Like, dearest, loveliest, darlingest wife. Is your wife Dutch? Is that why you're in Amsterdam? You fell in love with a Dutch girl? There's a stream of me and Pokerface Ash playing together that I've watched like 6 times. When did I play with her? Like the ancient one at the old lodge? That was the first time I met her. The one where I like flopped the nuts and she had a set of queens and she paid 2 streets of value. That one. Yeah, I got the stack and I remember people at the time were telling me I still like overplayed it. No. All I know is like the Nicki Minaj verse in Monster. I haven't done it in a really long time, so I probably don't even know it. Pull up in the monster automobile gangsta with a bad bitch who came from Sri Lanka. Yes, I'm in the Tonka color, Willy Wonka. You can be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and bang. Cause that's what a motherfucker monster do. If just up from the lines what a monster do. That's all I remember. Poker Face Ash seems so pure. I would be a bad influence. Poker Face Ash is, I think that, I don't know if pure would be the word I would use. Disciplined would be the word I would use for her. She is an inspiration just in terms of her ability to follows her fitness, her study, her content. Like, she's consistent, she's reliable, and that comes from her sports background of just having this ability to being so disciplined, and I admire and adore her. The pure part you're picking up on, or what you are interpreting as pure, is probably just because she's so kind and compassionate. Like, I've never seen her be unkind to anybody. That doesn't mean like you can push her around all day or whatever. Like, she definitely has like a, you know, a gear or whatever, but she's incredibly kind. She's a friend where, like, if one of us haven't checked in with one and the other, like, we'll be like, how are you doing? How's it going? And like, just call you up or texting you to say hi, and my face always lights up when I get a notification from Poker Face Ash. She's a good friend, and she's been there for me when I've struggled with things in the first couple of years of my poker journey. So can't say enough kind things about her, for sure. I will forego Monday Night Football if you take them out. Quit bullying me and get more viewers. I already struck a bargain. I played a $35 tournament in Tunica like that, and the blind structure was crazy. Peter Clark is Scottish. He's Scottish? Well, that's an accent I can do. I played a Scottish woman in a play once, so I'm probably better at that dialect than a lot of the English ones, to be perfectly honest with you. Heels from Giuseppe, that's a monster shoe. My wife is Thai. We met in the U.S. when she was going to college. We got married. She got her citizenship. And then we moved out of the country. What'd you do that for, dork? She's the chick that had a restaurant in Georgia. I don't know who you're talking about. Poker Face Ash does not have a restaurant in Georgia, if we're still talking about her. I don't know anyone who has a restaurant in Georgia. Her poker analysis is awesome. Yeah, she's dope. She knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. Theoretically sound, as they say. If you're just joining us in the chat, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me be sweet to you. Oh my gosh, it's our buddy Mukera from the WOSS tournament we just busted. Wait, what the hell was that? I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at that hand history. Ooh wee, boat over boat situation. No wonder that was such a big pot. I've got the Scottish brogue. Yeah, that's what I thought, you fucking nit. I got sucked out on and came in 10th, but made $85. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hey, J Stacks, what's up? I miss you, brother. What's cooking? I don't think you have diamonds, but I do. I do. Gonna bet real small and make you freak out a little bit. Now I'm gonna bet bigger. Hopefully you'll call me with a straight or two pair. Or a worse flush. We don't got the best flush, but he played it really weird. And he called me with two pair just like I target him to do. Do they play balls out crazy at the lodge off camera as well? I mean, not really, no. Not in the mid-stakes games. The mid-stakes games are pretty shitty right now. Not a lot of people talk. And a lot of people just backpack grinders. The 2-5 game doesn't get off very often, but occasionally it gets a really good 2-5 or 1-3 game. They are capped though. And then I get annoyed playing at these clubs where they have the bomb pots because the bomb pots are capped. So when the bomb pots are capped, it's not even like it's a big money-making venture. So then it's just these like capped bomb pots that take up so much time. It takes so much time because people aren't used to playing Hold'em players playing PLO are so slow. They study their cards, they study the board, they study their cards, they study the board. And like every flop goes 6 ways, and then everyone has an agonizing decision on the turn. And then when it comes to reading the board, sometimes people misread it. There are arguments, and then the dealer takes some time to chop a pot. And it's been getting really tilting for me to play the lower stakes at the lodge just because of the speed of play. It's like I would rather play a home game where I'm getting maybe fewer hands an hour because everybody's drunk. But then at least we'll be drunk. Texas is my favorite place to play. I was going to get an apartment in Austin with a couple friends who golf there a lot, but the prices are crazy now. Yeah, we had a lot of Californians move in. They got the Tesla plant, we got Dell, we got a fair amount of tech. Prices are going up. They say you need 100 big blinds for a cash game, but that rule does not apply to Texas. Fair. Very fair. A lot of the times I would check this flop, but I'm the original raiser. This player is playing 31%. He didn't 3-bet me, but he does 3-bet sometimes, so I'm gonna just fucking bet it and see what happens. Okay, got called in not one but 2 places. We're open-ended now. We have more outs. I'm gonna check, see what they do. Okay, what is this guy doing this with? The only hand he's doing this with that I'm beating is a worse spade draw. Or is a worse than king high spade draw. We only have like 6 clean outs. Considering he's not already made. He just has a 1-pair hand. I mean, we're going to walk away from it. I regret betting so big on the flop. Should have bet smaller. Should have bet smaller on the flop. You really like that commentator at the lodge? Which one, Skull or Rick? You were considering moving to Austin? Yeah, a lot of people did. And that's why the lodge mid-stakes cash games suck balls right now. Hey David, what's up? Lodge does need a 5-5 game. I don't see it happening though. I feel like there would need to be someone to like give birth to it by organizing it, and I just don't see it happening because they're not motivated to pay game runners. Also, welcome to the chat, David Pratt. Lodge tourney schedule allows you to play daily if you want to grind tourneys though. That's true. I prefer the lodge for tournaments than I do for cash. The tournaments are run like a tight ship. Thank you, Anthony Chester, TD dictator. He don't put up with no funny business, which I appreciate as a tourney grinder. Rick, yeah, Rick's a sweetie. He's got like a really long background in broadcasting. He's been doing high school football for so many years. And he's just like so sweet and positive. Like every time I'm in the chat, he has something nice and positive to say. And he's that way in person too. He's a little sweetie. What's the best way to keep up with the pot in live poker? I don't know, add it in your head. Arithmetic? Is this a trick question? Lodge had great dealers when I was there. Yeah, they have really good dealers. So Austin Poker is grindy now, was full Florida. I mean, not every club is grindy. I'd say there are like 3 or 4 major public clubs in Austin, and they all have like a different and unique landscape with pros and cons. Um, I'd say if you wanted to make your living off of cash games, your best bet is just to like network and get into juicy home games. They're going to be really gambly heavy, so you're got to be prepared to take big swings. But that would be the route I would take. If you want to play 1-2, I'd say Shuffle 512 has a pretty good 1-2 crowd, and so does TCH Austin. The Lodge like 1-2 is I mean it's 1-2, it's going to be soft, but the capped bomb pots is what really does it for me. I don't know what TCH is doing about their bomb pots over in their 1-2 game. I haven't played 1-2 over there in a while. I can't speak on it. But there's a Big O crowd that plays at Red Star and TCH a couple days a week. TCH and where does the Big O play? Or Red Star. Red Star. And then there's a Deuce to 7 crowd that plays at Red Star and TCH. And then there's a mixed game crowd that sort of goes all over town. Last time I checked, they were playing at 52 Social, but they may be playing back at Red Star now. I don't know. And then there's the PLO crowd, which is pretty healthy at the Lodge. All the PLO players say those games are still really good at all the blind levels. But I don't play them myself. Rick is a teddy bear good man. I concur. Mike says he got drunk one night and DM'd me on Twitter and I did not reply. Well, what'd you say to me? I'm gonna look it up now. I miss the Palms too, David Pratt. I miss the Palms too. That That was my wealthy era. That was when I was making a lot of money. Now I'm poor. I'm trying to do too many things. But we are manifesting a great partnership. We are manifesting the life that we want. We're speaking it into the universe. We're getting better at poker. We're growing. We're studying a lot. We're traveling. We're meeting a lot of people. We're getting better at content. I don't know why I keep saying we. This is a bit of a loose open, especially given our stack size, but I'm sick of folding. I got these two nits to my left. I might as well. What? I opened to 11 big blinds? Misclick of the century. Fuck. Now I gotta That's so annoying. How did I open to 11 bigs? What the fuck, y'all? What? That was obviously a misclick. No. No. So annoying. How did I open to 11 bigs? Fuck. Yeah, David, I missed that 252. The golden years. Mike says he can't stand Doug Polk for some reason. Him and Jonathan Little. I like Doug Polk. He's always been nice to me. But I had a lot of friends where, like, when I was being friendly with Doug Polk and stuff, they're like, how can you be, like, friends with Doug Polk or whatever? He did all these things or, like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, sorry, you had bad experiences with him. But the Doug Polk I know is, like, a really nice, understanding, patient guy. The Lodge has some fine dealers. I believe I know who you're referring to. The Pride of Ukraine, perhaps? Anastasia is the Pride of Ukraine that you're thinking of, Red Clay. Four deuce run out. Gross. That sounds like quite the whatever. Yeah, I am French. I'm French when that happens. Misclick. All right, Mike, I'm going to see what, like, horrible thing you said to me in the DMs. What's your name on Twitter? I don't see any Mikes here. How recently was this? I don't see it. How did I open to 11, y'all? I don't even know. That was so annoying. I was being so patient, and I was already like, this is kind of a loose open. I probably shouldn't even be opening this. And it's just like, whoops, 11. I was busy talking about the manifesting. So true. Yeah, just one jack off from doubling with Queen 10. That was horrible. That was so horrible. Now I have 14 bigs. Gross. Gross. This is coffee, not alcohol. I'll probably switch to alcohol though after that. I got some vodka left over there. We may have to drown our sorrows. Anastasia's a good golfer. Are we talking about the same Anastasia? I don't doubt it. Anderson says 21 viewers, 4 away. That's true. For those of you just joining us, I think it was Mike wanted me to show my cleavage, and I said only if we get 25 viewers, I will show my cleavage. So that's the bargain we're working with tonight. 25 concurrent viewers, and I will put on a low cut top. Get excited. I don't know, y'all. Still seems like a pretty far cry away. How did I open to 11 bigs? That's so annoying. Mike says, I don't know, but I was really drunk. What's your Twitter handle? I'm trying to find you. And we can read it together and think it's hilarious. Do you think opening to 11 big blinds under the gun is the low jack with queen 10 is polarizing, or that allows you to triple merge your range? Oh yeah, I think I was triple merge, so I'm getting hands like queen 9 suited to fold, so it's a really good match. Getting rid of those pesky queen 9s. Help me. Stu undergarments really hustling for Peter Clark. That would never happen if Peter Clark was coaching me. Tag in drunk Caitlin. I didn't end up tagging in drunk Caitlin the other night, and I think that was a mistake. I honestly don't think that me being drunk affects my play very much. I honestly, that's my honest opinion, but I think it changes others' perception of me so much that I end up doing better because of how others perceive me. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. Maybe I'm ruining the magic of drunk Caitlin, but it's true. Drunk Caitlin tends to run a little bit better than sober Caitlin. But sober Caitlin has all the respect. People are afraid of sober Caitlin. Sober Caitlin has table presence. Drunk Caitlin is significantly funnier, though. Have any of y'all played with drunk Caitlin? Can you speak on it? Titties tend to come out with alcohol. Mike, I'm drawing a line in the sand here. 25 concurrent viewers. That is the line in the sand. She's a hell of a pool player as well. What can't she do? She's so talented. What's up, Christopher Nutter? Welcome to my nightmare. I'm opening King 7 and the under the gun too. I don't give a fuck. Fucking shove on me. Let's get a fresh stack. Wait, do I have a fresh stack? No, I don't. If I bot back in right now, okay, so starting stack is 25. So I'll have 25 bigs. If someone raises, I'll just shove and we'll either get lucky or we'll get to get a fresh stack. I'm sick of this. Sick of this shit. Misclick of the century. What a nightmare. Yeah, fuck it. Send me home. Send me the rail. Give me a fresh stack. Abo. I dare you. Ah, damn it. Worst case scenario. You deleted it, you think? I thought you wanted the sweater puppies to stay away, Woody, so your wife wouldn't get mad. Erica, you still in here? Or is it just me and the boys now? Me and the boys. Oh yeah, there's Erica. I tried to get you more viewers and I called my sister and said you should watch So That the Show with Cleavage, and she wasn't interested. Thanks, Erica. David, I'm trying to come up with a good-spirited joke here, but the best I can do is drunk Caitlin is like Poker Bunny without BPD and rage quit daddy issues. I like Poker Bunny. Well, wait, Poker Bunny doesn't talk. What are you even talking about? Anderson has played with drunk Caitlin. There's a few of us in here. It's true. Drunk Caitlin gets around. Yeah, we're at 23 viewers. Everyone's getting super excited. Mike wants me to play a 9-handed sit and go. Why do you want me to play a 9-handed sit and go? I have no experience with that. But I will. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Damn. That was a misclick again. I hadn't even decided what I was going to do yet. I hadn't even decided. Okay, fine. What do you have? Deuce in the window. Okay, now we don't have to buy that again. I'm gonna play good now, I promise. She's sleeping now, it's 2:30. Oh, that's right, you're in Amsterdam. Flash to 24, then dip to 21, what the fuck? Thanks, Erica. It's hard to find people on there that pretend that it's real money. God, that was funny. Whew. I'm gonna watch the misclick back. I'm so excited for you to see this misclick, y'all. It was even funnier than the first one. This is a Yeti. This one I got from Hard Rock. Not versus a knit. Not versus a knit, I won't. God, that was a funny misclick. I enjoyed that heartily. Heartily. Hey, Teresa. Teresa's in the house. Not just me and the boys. We got our girls here. Couple of sailboats. Couple of sailboats. I think Poker Bunny looks like she's a great mom. I'm enjoying witnessing her mom era from the socials. I've never met her in person. My innovative short stack strat is true. Min click. I don't see a reason to start betting. I don't think my hand is bad enough. We beat king highs. We beat king highs. Oh, you play that trash? You play that trash? Fucking fish. One misclick went in my favor, and one misclick definitely did not. can't seem to make it to 25 viewers, y'all. Sorry for your loss. Anybody else want to call? This fucking Nit's in there. He probably has a shitty middling pair. That's a good lead from the small blind. I could razz, but I'm blocking all of the bluffs. All of the bluffs are blocked by ace of diamonds, jack. Uh-oh, 24. 24, y'all. Uh-oh. I have to decide what top I'm going to put on. In the event y'all make it happen. Let me grab my wife's phone. Should probably put a password on it so you can't look at boobies. You thought of the right joke, David Pratt? Share with the class. Share with the class.
You want me to pretend to be Jennifer Tilly? I suppose I could pretend to be Jennifer Tilly if you really wanted me to.
$25 viewers means we get a show me your knits moment. It's true. It's true. We're stuck at 23 and 24, y'all. Oh, back down to 21. Woo, what a tease. Gregory says 50% win rate for Misclicks is a hell of a win rate. I have to agree with you. It's almost like it never happened. We canceled out the Misclicks. I'm a serious poker player. Everything I do is so serious. I won't need to tilt the camera down, Mike. My boobs are big enough that they can be viewed from many angles. You're playing a lot of hands, bro. You're playing a lot of hands. And I have an offsuited Broadway combo on the button, so we're just going to do that and see how it works out for us. This isn't a misclick, but it is exploitative. Don't deal the knit a hand. No! No! No. No. That sucked. I hated that. I'm not supposed to deal the knits hands. Rude. Do we get a fish tank camera during the next break? I can tilt the camera and see if it works out. We can try. Marcel. Why are you leading out? We're blocking a lot of bluffs again. I think he just has top pair. I think he just has top pair, y'all. I think he just has top pair. Peter Clark has perceptive and uncanny voice impressions. He could have a YouTube impression video. What content? What style? What social media cross-pollination? Still in garments, really campaigning hard for Peter Clark. You love to see it. Woody, isn't her smile enough for you? You're so sweet. Definitely not. Definitely not. Ugh, now we're down to 16 concurrent viewers, y'all. Don't think it's gonna happen. Woody says he finds 25 online tournaments harder than the 1Ks live. I think that's probably accurate. Because people cheat on the internet. It's like an open book test. Not me, though. I just misclick my ass off. And sometimes it works out. What if we opened a hand that folds? What if we loosened up our range with a really short stack? This knit is on my nutsack today. Stop. I'm gonna bet 40. See if that gets rid of him. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Queen 10. We know what to do here. 11 bigs. This BB likes to call. We have middle pair. I really wish I had bet flop now. He's got drawing to the nuts. Do we get a king to fold if we bet? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Luckily, he had nothing. Swell. No, I don't consider using a HUD cheating. I have a HUD on. I mean like using GTO Wizard cheating. $11 big blind raise, please. I should have. Right? It's suited. What if we made him play for all of it? What if he had the same hand? You play that trash? Yeah, we called the queen 10 suited, Woody. Don't worry about us. We called. I don't think we needed to bluff him in that spot, Jay. We beat his nothing, and we're certainly not getting him to fold an ace or a king. And we're beating all the other tens. Are we trying to get value out of nines? I just don't see it. Oh, you think it's fascinating that sometimes I fold trash before I see what everybody does? Sometimes I do. It's mostly just like a habit from when I'm like multi-tabling. Like earlier, I was playing 4 tournaments at the same time. And so there, it's just like sort of out of habit of necessity. Don't always do it. I'm also very fatigued. I've been playing since very early in the day, since I woke up pretty much. I woke up and I had a meeting at noon for some work that I booked in December and January that I'll be excited for y'all to see. And then I just started grinding these WOSS events. Cashed a few. No triumphant deep runs, but perhaps the Boski will. Oh, you were defending my solid play. Thank you. Her name was Lola. Oh, wow. Was that a misclick, honey? Was that a misclick? Did he accidentally do that with aces? And he's like, don't! Can you update on the monster anemone? Are there a dozen yet? Have you rehomed any of them? There are 4 anemones currently. There are 2 big ones and 2 baby ones. We recently had another split. So where there were 3, now there are 4. I was reading up on like how to remove anemones, and a lot of the information I was getting online was saying that once an anemone has its foot like wedged into a rock, you run a big risk of like damaging it by trying to remove it. So part of me thinks I just have to live with the biggest one is the one I'd want to get rid of, is the one that's like stinging other corals. But the only corals he can reach right now are the corals that like are overgrown anyway. So it's kind of like, who cares? Mukera keeps opting to call me in position. So I have to figure when he does this, these are like 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. Off-suited Broadway combos, perhaps. He really doesn't like to 3-bet. He's a unique kind of guy. Multi-way, we have top pair. We're just going to bet it. We're just going to bet it. If he raises, I think he has a lot of 6s. Opting to call. How many live tournaments a month do I play? You're going all in. What hands is he doing this with that I beat? 7-8, Jack 10, worst queens. My mama didn't raise no quitter. Aces. Okay, that one too. That one too. Yikes. How many live tournaments do I play a month? Maybe, let's see. The run good weeks, I'll play like 6 or 7. I played a lodge one, played 2 free rolls. I think this last month I played 12. So, and I'd say that was like an average month for me lately. Yeah, I'd say somewhere between like 8 and 12. Got him. I was low-key hoping I just got felted so I could get a fresh stack, but this works too. Right now we have about half of a fresh stack. Okay, we got another Chevy hand. Ooh, under the gun. Ooh. Ooh. I liked the idea of shoving a lot more before under the gun 1 opened. But I think we're just so short that it doesn't matter. We'll see if he gets 3-bet. Doesn't look like it. Oh, he did get 3-bet. Are we gambling here, y'all? I mean, if we put it in, it's a gamble. I don't think I would do this if we were playing for more than like $9, $10, but worst thing that happens is I get to start with a fresh new stack, right? Best case scenario, we triple. Okay. Okay, a lot of chop outs. That's not one of them. All right, fresh stack it is. Yeah, that was pretty suicidal, but we knew that. We said so. We knew that and we said so. Oh no, wait. This is the one. It's in. All right, y'all, this is going to be my last entry of the day. We'll give it one more shot. One more shot. And then we accept defeat. And we rest and go to bed. Gregory asking, do I think I give off timing tells? I think I'm definitely just like playing badly at the moment. I'm really tired and I'm like hosting a live stream, so my attention's on a lot of places right now. But yeah, it's possible I do. You would have shoved the suited ace-x less than 10 big blinds. Yeah, I guess you kind of have to. I think live I find a fold versus under the gun open, small blind. Like it feels like gambling any way you shake it. I never shove there and think I have the best hand. That's for certain. No, I don't think you want to put it in there with ace three suited versus that pre-flop action. I just don't. Not if you like money. I mean, I can show you the chart of like what hands the small blind is three betting an under the gun open with. I feel like it's like 9 or 10% of hands. That range is nutted. Zero bluffs. So if I probably should have just folded to demonstrate to y'all that I know how to fold, but it's not what we're doing here. Like he's not even doing that with, gosh, the only hand he's doing that would beat. What is that, like king, queen suited, queen, jack suited, maybe a small splattering of some suited tens. All right, I'm going to use the ladies' room on this break. We will be back for our final push. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm gonna try to lock in and quit doing stupid shit and play my best game and take this last bullet seriously. So y'all go get a beverage, another bowl of chili. I think some of y'all were eating chili. And we're gonna lock in and play good poker when we get back. Okay? Break. Okay, I would need to feed my fish. Let's see if we can get the camera on the fishies per our requests. Almost there. All right. Camera on the fishies. Okay, I always turn off the power heads when I'm feeding them. I don't know if you can hear me. Dummy. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. Son of a bitch. Okay. Jesus H. Christ. That was a lot. That was a lot. We got done on that break. Okay. Folding that. And we're back. All right. Hi, Woody's wife. I'm glad you like the fish. Everybody's fat and happy now. And we have made ourselves what I like to call a white trash list. I'm glad you enjoyed the fish cam, everybody. Really wish we were in this pot. Damn it. Ooh-wee. Would have won a big one. Teresa says she loves the fish tank. Used to have a couple mini moons ago. Kind of miss it. I had one community tank and a tank with African chichlets. Chichlets. Peter Clark has some creative and groundbreaking coaching in Maysball to combat the ace-ace multi-way trapping player class. Interesting. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and Ace Holes. We had a very interesting you could take to go along with the questions that I was pretty proud of. Took me a really long time. And I hope y'all give it a shot and give it a watch. I thought it was pretty fun. Julia Stewart has a waitress job at IHOP at 16. Later, she became the president of Applebee's. When they didn't offer her the CEO job, she left and went to IHOP as CEO and later bought Applebee's. Dream big, people. Love it. I'm sorry. Mike doesn't like it when I pre-fold. No, I didn't get rid of my fish, kinda. I was just feeding them. That's why the camera was turning around. Kinda, I was singing your praises earlier, talking about how much I love you and how I'm so proud of you. I watched the interview that you did with Daniel Negreanu today, and you came off as funny and hilarious and warm and sweet, as you are, IRL. It's so fun to watch these episodes. I was telling my chat earlier, I watch them first thing when I get up in the morning. I'm glad you got to play today. That fucking last hand was such a friggin' cooler. Where'd that heart come from? I want to recount. But no, I didn't get rid of my fish. I still have two clownfish and then my puffer fish. It's kind of a weird angle to show y'all, and I have to turn off the lights to be able to, because I have everything on one power strip, so I just turn it off because I have to turn off the power heads, the wave makers, so that they can find their food more easily. I don't think you spelled it wrong. I think I just don't know what those are. Yep, superstar in the chat. Let's get a good hand to double with. Come on. Ooh-wee, a battle. A real battle. Oh my gosh, so many outs. No, thank you. No misclicks. This one final bullet. We're going to play good. Love her. Love her so much. And he gone. How much time of Reg left? An hour. Oh, tremendous. Tremendous, y'all. Tremendous. Let's just go ahead and put her in there. Not waste any time. We wanna call, we wanna double. but we'll also take that. Kinda got me a great gift for my birthday. She got me a shirt that says Crazy Fish Lady, and I wear it to the gym a lot for my spin classes. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress of them. Pick me, dealer. Pick me. Teresa just binge watched Game of Gold last night. Episode 8 is out, Teresa. Episode 8, Maria Ho has a great episode. A lot of table talk, just like flirting with Dan Cates. Pretty good stuff. Ooh-wee. Let's see who wants to get involved in this pot. Ugh, knit. Oh no, I really wanted to see the flop. That sucks. What is he gonna do? Boo! Flop the combo. Hiya. Is she getting me a Joey Swole calendar this year? I don't know, but I would enjoy that. Joey Swole posted a video that like made me like him even more on TikTok. He posted this video where he told a story about his mom. His mom came to every baseball game and he could always tell where she was sitting because she was the loudest one in the crowd. And one day he was playing and like a kid got injured. He tripped and like snapped his leg or something. And his mom, like, none of the other parents did anything, but his mom, like, ran onto the field and, like, carried him off and got him a snow cone and waited with him for the ambulance. And he was, like, crying, telling the story. You could just tell how much he loved his mom and how much he admired her. And I was just like, oh my God, you're perfect, Joey Swole. But yeah, I would like a Joey Swole calendar. He should sell those. This big roided up buddy. Well, our goal today was to stream for a long time. It wasn't a good time, but it was a long time. And we may still yet stream until the wee hours of the morning. Watch us spin this 12 bigs into a chip leading stack. We don't know. All possibilities are still open to us. Manifesting big things. The universe is conspiring in my favor. I always say those things, and sometimes when I say them out loud, Nikki will say to me, she's like, the universe can tell when you're being sarcastic, Caitlin. And I'm like, ugh, but I don't want to be sarcastic. I want to mean it. The universe is conspiring in my favor. I believe it. I'm so lucky. I believe it. Please. And she's like, no. The universe can tell you don't mean it. I'm like, no. Yeah, it's pretty funny watching her flirt with Jungle. Jungle jokes around that he's a virgin. He's not a virgin, so I hear. Okay, I think if he's V-pipping 29, he's got to have a lot of weak limps in there. I believe in us. The universe is conspiring in my favor! Yes, we're ahead. Hold. Hold. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We in this bitch. We're playing solid poker. No more misclicks. No more gambles. Just our best game we know how to play. Because the universe is conspiring in our favor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there was a comment earlier that he thinks it's so weird that I'll pre-fold before I know what everybody else is doing. But like, when am I playing that? When am I playing that? For what reason? The hands that I'll wait is if I'm in the small blind or the big blind and I can look up against, like, I'm only up against one or two opponents and I can use my prior history to exploit them with any two or certain types of hand classes or whatever. But if I'm in middle or early position with a nothing burger, I'm out of there. Like, I'm not the chip leader right now. I'm not opening any two. You can do this. Run it up. You got this. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Vibes are immaculate in the chat tonight. No one shit on me for my appearance or my singing voice or my obnoxious personality. We're doing great. Erica says, I tell myself before I go play a tournament, I'm about to go release my full potential. I'm very good in prep talking myself up. Oh my gosh, can you pre-record a prep talk for me and I'll just play it every time before I go in? Opal Garcliffe says Jungle is so not a virgin. He has been diddled many times. Is that what we're calling it these days? Yeah, no. I believed it first. I really did. When I saw the preview for the next episode, I was like, okay, if you're a virgin, Mama volunteers tribute. Like, but then I was talking to, like, people that have been around and they're like, no, Jungle's not a virgin. Stop. Pre-folding is fine, of course. Thank you. I think Mike isn't in the chat anymore, but Mike had a problem with it. Sometimes I overcorrect when given feedback. Do y'all have that problem? Where it's like you get feedback or criticism and then you're like, oh, okay, I can fix that, but then you like way overboard it. That's a thing that I do. Because I used to be really bad at accepting feedback and criticism. Like, my natural personality state with, like, the life I had lived, like, in college and stuff. My teachers would tell me that a lot. Like, you get too defensive, you're not very good at taking criticism and feedback, and so now I try so hard to be receptive to feedback and criticism that I can go a little ham with it. Team obnoxious personality. Let's go, kinda. Thanks, Teresa. I like to sing. Kind of. Did they let you drink wine at all when you were playing? I remember the first time you played, you were like, I want a wine, and then I think I saw you with a wine. But after that, was it like the other players on your team that discouraged wine drinking, or they didn't make it available to you, or what? Have you talked about that? Like, what's the story with the alcohols on Game of Gold? Folding pre is so hot right now. I agree. Hey, B-Shack, where you been? So good to see you. I didn't finish out the heads-up battle last night versus Javon and Alex, but I guess I don't know. I play with both of those guys regularly. I think they're both like perfectly nice, swell dudes. Javon definitely has my number. He beats me in a lot of pots. I know he's a really tough player, so I was almost expecting him to win it just because I have so much respect for his game, but Alex pulled it out. I was rooting for Kylie. I think when she got coolered, because Alex like shoved 10-3 as just sort of a spicy Hail Mary, and then he coolered her ace queen, and then she did the one mistake I saw her make all evening, which was just sort of calling off in a dubious spot, but I think she was probably just rattled because she was chip leading after flopping the nuts and then getting coolered by the 10-3. I mean, could tilt the best of us. But I love Kylie. I was really rooting for her to take it down. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about the Lodge 200K guarantee. I fired 4 bullets and bricked. I fired 4 different flights though, which is my new strategy. I don't fire multiple bullets into the same flight. If I want to play multiple bullets, I have to enter new flights, is my new rule for myself. So I played the 5 p.m. flight the first day, and then the second day, I did 1 bullet for each of the flights, the 11, the 5, and then the 9 p.m. turbo. I got closest with the 9 p.m. turbo, but the deck ran so cold for me there at the end, and I almost blinded out pretty much. There was one spot versus Skull Mike that I wish I just kind of like, I don't think I was going to get a better gamble or a better spot, and I literally didn't. After that, I ended up calling off with ace 10 versus 9s, and just didn't win. But I had a spot where Skull Mike shoved, he had me covered under the gun. He shoved like 10 to 12 bigs. So, and I looked down at 9-8 offsuit. So I wish I'd just taken my gamble there rather than wait for an ace high that I had to put in versus an obviously very strong hand. This boy is really tight, so we're gonna race. They actually did bring me wine on the first day, but I think they tricked me and brought me non-alcoholic wine because I drank the whole bottle and I was sober. Oh, fuck you. My dad gets me wine of the month membership, so I don't really buy it. Perfect. That's so funny. You really think they tricked you, brought you non-alcoholic wine? That's so funny. Eric, I'm pretty sure jungle is a diddler, not a diddly. I think he both diddles and gets diddled, but I don't know. We can tune into Jungle's podcast for more info on the diddles. Later, Life Shoe Aquatic. Enjoy your study session. Thanks for tuning in. This is my marathon stream. I'm going all night. All night long. Josh, what's the problem? Bring her some wine. I love that. Josh seems like the coolest. I've never met him IRL. We're Twitter buddies, but I think we would get along quite nicely. He's dope. B-Check, sorry I couldn't join sooner. Had to finish my work day. Great to see you online again. Will you fire in the winter main event? I'll be down there Friday night and Saturday. Unfortunately, I will not be firing the main event because I leave Thursday to go to Vegas to play the premier meetup game. And then I'm in Vegas for, I think I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, which is a long ass time. Erica got drunk last night. How'd it feel, Erica? What'd you get drunk on? What should you be drinking? Spill the tea. Are you still drunk, Erica? Oh my god, tell me what you drank. Tell me everything. I love drunk stories. I need more details. Queen 10, we know what to do. For those of you who weren't here yet, I accidentally misclicked and opened to 11 big blinds earlier with Queen 10 off, and then had to call off when someone shoved 15 blinds. They had Ace King, obviously. I was so annoyed. I'm coming to you, kinda. Get ready. I'm gonna be there. 2 whole weeks. I don't know how you live in Vegas, man. I like going for several times a year and seeing my buddies and my friends and everything, but I like living here. I do. And kind of, by the way, when you come into Texas, look at the tournament schedule once Lodge releases their schedule next year and tell me when you're coming. Julie's staying with me right now. She's not here yet. She's playing at the Lodge right now. I think she's playing a sit and go or something. Or no, the Big O tournament. I will bring the Chicago. You know, y'all my favorite. I was telling them about our newest episode and how funny I thought it was. More people have come up to me about this most recent episode to tell me they laughed their asses off than they have about a lot of things. Like, when I was playing at the Lodge, I had like 4 or 5 people that went out of their way to tell me I watched your most recent Ace Holes episode and I was laughing my ass off. Like, I thought it was so funny. And that made me really happy because I spent a lot of time editing that one. I don't know if I'm going to play the World Championship. It kind of depends. I'm going to play some of the events leading up to it. And if I cash any of the, like, I'm going to play the $600 event and the $1,100 event and then the ladies $1,100 event and a couple of the smaller ladies events. And I may, like, try to milestone satellite into that one. They run these milestone satellites. So I'll probably play a satellite to try to get in to the main event. And that's hopefully is going to shoot true and I'll be able to play that way. And I may just like throw my action up on a staking site or reach out to my network of investors. What I really wanted to do was I was invited to play a high stakes ladies game, and I really wanted to play that. But when I went out to go to try to find investors, and I told them about the lineup, they just thought the lineup was too stiff, and they didn't want to back me for it. They're like, these ladies are too rich, and I was like, fair, literally fair. Yeah, I don't know what the lodge is doing in January. I'm going to the Borgata in January. I know that. I don't know what those exact dates are. I have to look them up. But I am going to the Borgata. Gosh, I beat nothing. This sucks. I know, I beat nothing. I played that hand really bad. I should have locked in. I probably should have raised pre, and then, yeah, I don't know if he comes along with 10-3 suited, blind be blind. But I don't like my limp there. I don't think that's a hand I should be limping with very often. I don't know. You let me know what you think. No, I thought it was really funny. I overshared more than anybody. I did the most oversharing. And it is funny. Like, I was watching back after a bunch of people told me how funny they thought it was. I went back and watched it again, and I genuinely thought it was, like, belly laugh funny. I really did. Thank you, Gregory. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, cashing is hard. Tournament poker grinding is a hard life, yo. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Yeah, I was proud of that episode. Thanks. We need a hand. Send us some cards. Everybody on this table pretty short though, except for the person on our left. How close are we to the end of Reg? All right, 37 minutes left. We need a double. Okay, mini monster in January, kinda. If those dates don't conflict with the Borgata, let's do it. We are hilarious. We're very funny people. Okay, good night, kinda. Thanks for your support. Thanks for chiming in. Always good to see you. Okay, B-Shack, I'll keep that in mind. We shall see. It's still hard for me to play the 10Ks. It's just so much money. It's so much money. I have trouble wrapping my mind around it. Thanks for watching the episode, Teresa. Thanks for your support. Hey, Carlo, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. We're not having a lot of luck today. Not getting dealt much. We've made a couple of catastrophic misclicks. And we're here in the Bosky trying to make one final stand. We're about 35 minutes of reg left. Just waiting for a spot. Gregory is a wee bit formal. You may call me Greg or the big GD. Okay, GD. Big GD. Yeah, Erica, when I teach my beginner lessons to ladies, sort of the first thing they struggle with is how much folding there is to play optimally. And I'm like, you can play hand. And if you're playing versus a lot of people that are limping, and I try to tell them, like, because I know the kind of environments they're going to be playing in. They're going to be playing, you know, like basement poker with nobody that's like very steadied or going to be punishing them with 3 bets. So I'm like, if everybody's limping, you can limp in behind and take a look at the flop. But most of the time, you don't want to be the first one to limp. And we want to be raising our good hands. All right, let's give it a shot. Ace high on the button, fold it around. All right, we got through coach. We're not at risk, and we pick up the blinds. Let's go. That's a good handle. 69, sexy time, 69. Oh, Nevada. At first I thought it was Nevada, just spelled weird. It's Nevada. We got a Jack-4 offsuit. I did play the Black Friday tournament. Fired 4 bullets, could not find a bag. Came close in 2 of my attempts. We were within 5 or 6 players of the money, but we unfortunately boobled. We boobled. Had trouble winning my flips on that outing. Gotta win your all-ins in tournament poker. Just about half hour before reg closes. We definitely need at least 1 double to get a cash. Did you play Black Friday event, Carlo? Did you find a bag? So out of 19 hands, this is the first 3-bet we're seeing out of Coach. Certainly doing that with the 2 hands that just outright dominate us. At best, we're flipping. We get 0 folds. You just gotta let it go. All right, we're gonna go with this one. What's up, Jamin? Good evening, how are you? I'm so excited to see you on Friday morning, bright and early. You ready to do some table hopping at the Premier Meetup game? I know I am. Hiya. Queen. 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 Tragic. Unlucky. It is not our night, fam. Not our night. We're gonna go with it. Blind be blind. How bad could it be? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Tragic. All right, y'all. We did our best. We streamed for like 5 hours tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Had a glorious time with y'all. Next time we're gonna run better because how could we not? All right, have a good night and happy holidays to you. See you in Las Vegas.